Okay, morning. Things have been kind of hectic, as it were. How's that? A little bit more light? Yep. So, previously, before around the whole 50 Shades of Grey, a lot of kink stuff was kind of underground. Um, you had to know people, there were door lists, and people vouched for a lot of other people to get into certain places to be able to participate in kink. Now, with the advent of 50 Shades and more black lace kind of novels and a lot of things being out there more, um, kink is not as rare or as alternative as a lot of people would like to believe. And a lot of people believe that because people are members of certain other communities, that they've got to be into kink, or if they're a kink, they've got to be into this and that, and this is the way they think. Here's a tip: it's not as underground as it used to be, so it's not as out there and alternative as it used to be. Having said that, there are still people where you do require um, referrals to be able to vouch for you to get in. There are still people who adhere to what they call the, you know, old ways, or traditions in that regards. I've also noticed in a lot of my time being in my local kink community that there's been certain, I don't know, factions, communities, sub communities, whatever, forming. So you have your more public stuff, which a lot of people go, oh my god, it's so good, and they're really into it. And then you've got a lot of your more private events. Some of them are a lot easier to get into than others. Some of them are really hard to get into. Some places you go for a certain particular type of thing where you get to do more, and others it's very, very mainstream. It's very, you know, everyone knows you go there, but it's all like lightweight. You get some hard players that go there because that's one of the only places to go. But ultimately, if they're there and people going there, awesome, cool. Where am I going with this? I don't know, other than the fact that there are still, I guess, bastions of underground and hidden kink out there. Um, so a lot of people that go, oh, I've just gone to this club and blah 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 blah. I'm going, well, if you went to this club that's in a public area, then it's not really kind of, to me, it's not as, I know they call it edgy. It's not as secretive, it's not as wow as some people think. I mean, granted, there's a lot of people that go, oh my god, there's a whole side of this town that I never knew of. I'm going, well, it was always kind of there. You just need to know where to look. And that's the thing. Some people will try and stop you from looking in certain places. Even those in the alternative community or the kink community will try and warn you off going to different places because in some of their minds they've got market share. But the thing is that they might have the public kind of face of kink in general, but there's plenty of others who play at a different way and a different level, away from the public eye, away from a lot of the popular stuff. Sure, they still have like websites, Facebook pages, Twitter pages, all sorts of other stuff, Instagram pages, but it's it is known, but it's not as well known, and it's harder to get into. You kind of got to know people, and if you go, oh, this person will vouch for me, they actually do check up on referrals, and they will go and question people. Do you know this person? What do you think of them? They put you down as a referral, or they said that you'd vouch for them. And if they say no, well then that's it. You're out of there, because a lot of these actual clubs, all these places, all these events actually have the rule of, if you vouch for somebody and you didn't properly educate them, or take care of them if they put a foot wrong, you're out of there. There is no warning, there is no chiding, there's nothing like that, because some people go, oh, well, that's a bit harsh, people are just new and they make mistakes. I go, well, yes, but that's the responsibility of those people who introduce them to talk to them, let them know that this is the way things are, and also to put in mind that these are appropriate candidates, not just I'm a member of this club here, I can get you in, kind of, fame and notoriety. It's more of like, yeah, I kind of know a place, but I'm not sure if you're ready for it, kind of thing. Or it's different to these other places, and like I said, it can be harsh, but that's just the way these people run their places, and that's fine by them. They don't run it all to make money. Some people do. Some people run these events for popularity. Some people run it because there is a need for it there, and they're more community minded, and they want to put it out there for people that using their private spaces to go, hey, look, this is a niche. You want to have a place where you can be safe to do what it is you're doing, socialize with people that are of like mind. So I think that's a good thing. Anyway, I best get to it. I'll catch you guys later. Hope you had a good weekend, and it's getting bloody cold here. See ya.